I'm on. I'm on. Hi guys, welcome back. I just wanted to like stream tonight because well, this morning, noon, evening, night, depending on what time of day you are and which time zone you are currently in. But yeah, I just wanted to like make this. I just wanted to like do this stream before I get busy for like I guess 24 hours or 48, depending on how fast and how quick I can do everything. Nevertheless, I wanted to continue this stream. I wanted to continue the story of NG because I think I've done so much. I've lagged enough times in chapter 1. Well, technically, it's like it doesn't have any chapters, more like days and stuff. But you get what I mean. Also, I think Spirit Hunter NG took inspiration from I think a lot of other contemporary games, or just I think it's kind of similar to what I saw in Persona 5. It's kind of similar in like art style and the UI. So yeah, I think it's kind of like that, just like this, and then also the all these stuff. Yeah, this speech dialogue thing. So yeah, open the door and go inside. Look at the mirror. Who's gonna be there? Oh, there's nothing. Okay, well, that's okay. And here I thought there was going to be something like there's something that's going to jump out of the jump out, at me. For some reason, yeah, I think that, and it's kind of giving me chills, So basically, there's nothing that's gonna happen here. So I might as well, right? Also, I'm gonna open this for some reason. Nothing, right? Yeah, I knew it. Alright, well, nothing to do right now, so... yeah, let's go and turn in. What about here? Stack of CDs. The AC isn't... is working perfectly, I guess. Anyway.
Collapsing on the bed, I shut my eyes. Amanomi's been a big help. I'm more grateful than he knows. But should I keep him caught up in this? Feels like I'm taking advantage of this kindness.
Kindness? Amanome? Are you sure? Also, let me just close the thing, some things. There you go. All right.
With those thoughts running through my mind, and go to bed.
Want to save? Of course I want to save. Let's go. 8:05. Oh, I'm here in the
On my way back from the Black Rabbit, I stopped in the convenience store to buy some dinner. Aunt Natsumi wasn't at the bar. She must be with the police again.
Hey, you there? I don't know who this is.
A voice calls out from behind me.
Who is this?
It belongs to a tall woman with sharp eyes.
You kind of look familiar. Are you related to a certain researcher in a secret lab, probably from like 3 years ago, that's connected to an underground military shelter that used to do cruel experiments on people to make the perfect supernatural soldier? You don't happen to be related to that kind of researcher person, are you?
Going by her shoulders and forearms, she's definitely trained her body well. She'd stand a fair chance as a competitor in the underground match.
Akira Kijimak, right? Could you come with me for a second? Here's my credentials.
The woman pulls out a black bifold and flips it open.
A bifold? That's a weird way to say wallet. Well, technically. Okay, I don't want to nerd out, okay?
It says Police Department Inspector Reina Oe under a picture of her face. Looks like she's a detective.
Thank you for your cooperation, Kijimak. I'd like to hear what happened to Ami.
I already told your coworkers everything. Ask them. Every time I have to talk to the cops, I end up belligerent. Probably the bad influence of hanging around a Yakuza's son.
Of course, I looked through all the records. I must say, the details are rather strange. You say the kidnapper is a girl in traditional dress. Is that true?
The officer who questioned me said the same thing. I don't expect you to believe me.
Oh, come now, don't say that. We don't have any leads yet, so any information you can give us is going to help. Ami's mother comes to the station every day. We want to give her peace of mind that the investigation is moving forward. Understand?
I've already told you guys everything. I'm hungry. Leave me alone.
I see. Guess that's it then. Here's my card. Please contact me if you remember anything else. Sure. I'll be nice. Why are you smiling so much all of a sudden? That's kind of creepy. It's me being nice. Come on. By the way, you seem to get along well with Seiji Amanome. I'm sure I don't have to tell you why, but you should avoid hanging around with him.
Shut it. It doesn't concern you.
Just a friendly warning. You should listen to it. I'm hearing that you've been meeting with him secretly, right? If it starts becoming an issue, I'll have to tell the Jewy boys about it.
If you've got the time to watch us, hurry up and find Ami. Or does the police have too much time on their hands?
You got me there. I'll take your advice and return to my work. If you'll excuse me. I'm getting tongue-tied.
Always tall figure moves away.
Oh, thank you, H31L. I also thank you for the sub, but I'm gonna call you H31L. Thanks for the thing. Hello. Anyway. How are you doing, by the way?
Sounds like the cops have their eye on Amanome too. Being part of a Yakuza family's tough. Well, in this case, I'm pretty sure he brought it upon himself.
It's her.
This is... I didn't even hesitate. I bawled outside following the sound of the flute.
All right. Thanks for thanks for for letting me know. Also, yeah. this is also a horror game, so you might be chilling right now, but maybe much later down the line, you're gonna be like, sweating in my stream, or trembling in my stream, or shivering in my stream,
Music stops. This is the same place I met Kakuya before. Guess it's her favorite spot. A cold, damp wind blows.
Oh, she's much closer now. Or is it the same?
Good evening.
The air in the underpass freezes at the same time Kakuya appears. Yet, I'm dripping with sweat.
You made the Hiroshima woman. That's amazing. Kakuya lost, but it was so fun.
Don't mess with me.
I thought of the next game already. We're playing the Kubitaro of Kentucky game.
Kubitaro?
Look for Kubitaro of Kentucky. If you don't play with Kakuya, you'll disappear too. And Ami will never come back.
How long is this game going to keep going?
Well, until Kakuya wins, of course. Kakuya doesn't like losing. See you.
Seriously? You're gonna run me, or you're gonna run me down? Just like that. Darn it.
New game has started. I better investigate who this Kubitaro of Kentucky is.
New game has started. NG! That's what the game is called, Spirit Hunter NG. So it's always a new game with Kakuya.
What should I do? I know almost nothing about horror stories in the occult, so the name doesn't ring a bell. Even so, I can't bother Aminomi and Hazuki with this. I don't doubt I'd get help if I asked, but I don't really want to. With what happened with the Hiroshima woman, it's too dangerous to get others involved. One step at a time. All I need to do is search the internet and read some occult magazines. It's late. The bookstore's already closed tonight. I'll start tomorrow.
Alright, so, Kubitaro of Kentucky?
So, the days of death following me start up again. I go home and scarf down a quick dinner. Might be wise to go to bed early so I'm ready tomorrow.
Okay, go to bed early, but you're giving me the option to, like, stand around and such? Well, okay. Nothing, right? Okay,
Nothing in particular.
what about behind me? Yeah, you know what? I'm not gonna tempt fate, so I'm just gonna go to sleep. Go straight to sleep.
Collapsing on the bed, I shut my eyes. Kakuya's finally shown herself. Kubitaro of Kentucky. That's the next spirit I'm after. Starting tomorrow, the game's starting over. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
You want to save? Of course I want to save. I want to keep saving. Ah. Friday, 8/06, 1999.
From morning to night, I checked every single bookstore and library in Kisoji. No luck. Not a single scrap of info in Kubitaro of Kentucky. Shoot, I can't find anything. When it got late, I switched to looking online. What came up just as empty?
Also, they have these laptops. Pretty bulky, but it's got like a trackpad, and I think it's still Windows 98. Windows 98. I remember that. I feel so old. My back. I can feel my back. My back. Well, You know, wisdom comes with age, but not back pain. And with back pain, I'm sorry. I guess I'm not wise with being 2,000 years old, plus.
I can't believe I'm stuck already. I'm an idiot.
おはようございます。
Hazuki, what are you doing here?
This place has been on my walking route lately. I saw the lights on, so I got curious. What are you looking up online? Ghost pictures? Or maybe something naughty?
Don't make me punch.
調子はどうだい親友
Don't say that to a don't say that to a lady or even the guy. Seriously. Oh my goodness, Akira, come on. Yo, how's it going, buddy? Oh, did I interrupt something?
You too, Amanome? Why?
What else? I'm here for Miss Natsumi. Thought maybe I could finally see her today. My luck's been pretty horrible recently.
As Amanome talks, he glances over at the laptop in front of me. Still have Kubitaro of Kintoki typed in the search bar.
What's this Kubitaro?
Oh, I know. That's the name of a spirit, right? Did you meet with Kaguya?
Keeping mum, I see. You forget, I know you very well. You're thinking of being the cool guy who doesn't want to get other people involved or something. I bet you're panicking because you can't find any information, though. Am I alright?
No fair, Kijimok. You're keeping spirit things from me. I want to know. Tell me.
I don't think I can avoid it at this point. I give up. I share everything I heard from Kakuya.
And she's getting... hey, H3I1L. Don't do that. Don't say that. I'm sorry. I might have to mute you if you continue doing that.
Kubitaro of Kentucky, huh? That's one I don't know.
Wait, back up. You, the mistress of all occult, don't know?
Yeah, I've never heard the name before.
Darn, must be really obscure.
And you know I don't know. I'm not even sure I want to know for my own sanity. But if you say Kentucky around here, it can only refer to one place.
Kintoki is a suburb north of Kisoji Station. It's located on the other side of the railroad crossing where I picked up Hazuki a few days ago.
He might know something. Hey, Maruhashi.
Yes, sir. Hey, how are you all doing? Looking sharp as always, Kijimak. Didn't know you were here. Master Seiji told me to wait outside. Man, this AC feels so good. I'm completely sweaty.
Maruhashi, you grew up in Kentucky, didn't you? Have you ever heard of the name Kubitaro of Kentucky? Maybe it's an urban legend or ghost story or something.
Kubitaro of Kentucky. It could be that. You know something?
Maybe. A little. I heard rumors recently about some dog killings that have been going on in Kentucky.
Oh, I saw that on the news. Something about a lot of dogs being killed lately. So it's going on in Kentucky.
The cops are investigating it already. It's bumped up patrols in the city, day and night. It's a pain getting anywhere.
What's this have to do with the Kubitaro?
There's a rumor. People are saying the one doing it is Kubitaro of Kentucky.
The culprit is a spirit? I want to know more, Maru.
Huh? Is that supposed to be me?
Ah, sorry. Sure, your name. It sounds round, and so are you, so... You don't like it?
No, it's cool. I'm cool. Since you look like Momo. It's like Momo herself is calling me that. I don't mind. What a bittersweet feeling.
What are you getting all excited for, Tubby? Hurry up and tell us about Kubitaro.
Yes, sir. I'll go ahead and start.
Also, for those who don't know, Momo is Momo Kurose. Sounds... yeah, it does, doesn't it? Maru. But yeah, for those who don't know, Momo is an occult, is an idol. With her theme is an occult. Yeah, an occult idol, and her full name is Momo Kurose. Her real persona is actually her Hazuki herself. So him saying that it's yeah, she looks like Momo isn't really that far off the mark.
Yes, sir. I'll go ahead and start. This is what I heard from my older sister who lives in Kentucky.
Also, I'm kind of looking forward. Kobitaro. So that's how it's pronounced.
Hey, have you heard about what's happening in Kentucky? Oh yeah, the dog killings. I heard this from other people, but one day late at night, the neighborhood association's chairman took his dog for a walk. He usually does them before sunset, but he was so busy that day they went out at night. He passes a transmission tower on his walk that people call Kentucky Tower.
Is this it? Is this his transmission tower? Not sure.
In front of it sits an old mini shrine. The old-fashioned chairman was deeply religious, so he made a manju offering to the shrine.
Manju. Manju. It's a piece of food, right? It's food, manju. Let me take a look. I'm pretty sure it's called that's a manju. Yeah, it is. It's a manju is a traditional Japanese confection, usually small, dense bun with sweet filling. Oh, so yokai likes manju, huh? Or you usually like offer manju in shrines. That's cool. That's cool. Shinto religion, pretty cool.
But then his dog suddenly started growling. This had never happened in any of the previous walks. The chairman thought it strange, especially since everything around him looked normal. But then the dog escalated to barking. Anxious, he urgently tried to shush it. It was late, the sound would disturb the neighbors, but the dog was barking like it lost its mind. The chairman was becoming concerned when suddenly a low voice came from behind.
Have head? Please, audience, do not take that out of context, please. Also, do not clip this. Okay, having head doesn't mean that it's that kind of head, okay? Please. Thank you.
He was so frightened that he couldn't turn around. The whole time this was going on, the dog was barking at someone behind him, but suddenly the barking stopped. Jolted back to his senses, the chairman, I
didn't say anything about...
the chairman spun toward his dog, only to see the animal collapse in a pool of bright red blood. And they say the dog was missing its head. Have head. Have head. Have head too.
I don't know why I did a Yoda voice.
The German escaped safe and sound, but rumors say the other owners have been killed trying to protect their pets, and their heads were cut off.
Ooh. Ew.
It's possible that it's the ghost of Kobitaro of Kentucky, a murderer who killed in Kentucky a long time ago.
Man, these dumb people immediately turning to the supernatural to explain any weird thing that happens. It could be just some nutcase. Yo, when it's freaky hour. Wait, what kind of freaky hour is that? Freaky hours in, like Scary hour, right? Right? Watch yourself, mister. Or ma'am. I'm kidding.
Amanome bounces back from his frozen state surprisingly quickly. It seems his experience with the Urashima woman mellowed him a bit towards ghosts and horror.
This guy, Kobitaro of Kentucky. He was a big guy who lived in Kentucky way before I was born.
Yeah, good scary hour.
My granny would tell me he was a really cruel man. He'd cut off the heads of animals, dogs and cows and the like, and collect them.
Wow, that's awful. I wonder why. Maybe he was performing a black magic ritual?
I don't know that much.
Hey, Maruhashi. That rumor earlier said Kubitaro was a murderer, yeah? Does that mean he was also collecting human heads?
Yeah, sounds like. That's what all my friends and family back in Kentucky say. Well, actually, your granny didn't bring up the part where he was a murderer that much. She'd always just talk about the animal heads.
Looks like the rumor has discrepancies. Rumors are unreliable after all. It's common for there to be slight differences in the telling. It might be wise to take this one with a grain of salt, Akira.
I gotta follow up on it, though. It's just like the Urashima woman.
Right, there are no other leads. Hey, Maru, you don't have anything else in Kubitaro?
Well... Oh, that's right. I heard Kobitaro loved manjus. It's the one thing I get about him. I'm a sucker for manjus, too.
What you like isn't important. Guess this is all we're getting out of Maruhashi. So what are you going to do, Akira?
Test the rumor, like I did last time with throwing a rock. I'm gonna check if Kubitaro exists.
Kobitaro. Kobitaro? I think. Kobitaro. You know what? I'm gonna go with that. Kobitaro. Test the rumor, huh? Sure, that makes sense. But what part of the rumor were you thinking of testing? Offer a manju at night. I wonder. It could be that walking a dog at night is a condition.
Maybe. We can start by going to the tower. You can try other ideas if you get there.
That's true. I'm down. I want to see this place for myself.
I agree too. Maru, where's this Kentucky Tower?
Sounds like they're both planning on tagging along on this case too. Doubt I can stop them at this point.
Walk through the shopping district by the station, then cross the railroad tracks. It's a straight shot from there. Can't get lost. You just gotta keep an eye out. Because of everything that's been going down, the cops are out patrolling at night too.
Darn. It'd suck if they catch us. Can you get your police friend to deal with it, Amanome?
No, not right away. I don't even know who's in charge of things there.
Guess it's back to sneaking.
I don't really get what's going on, but you're gonna look for Kobitaro, right? I know my way around Kentucky. Want me to guide you?
No, we don't need you. A thug face like you walking around with us, the police wouldn't hesitate to question us.
But you're gonna face off against a crazy psycho who tears off dog heads. It's too dangerous. I can't stay behind while you're putting yourself in danger, sir. You have that little faith in me?
Yeah, you could say that. Oh my goodness, come on, Seiji. He wants to help. And it's pretty friendly too, you know? Darn. A rookie like you can't even collect properly, shouldn't talk so big. Don't you agree, Akira? I'm gonna be like... You don't seem to care? Well, that's fine.
Sorry. You're really harsh.
But he did give us that information in Kubitaro. At this point, isn't he being more helpful than Amanome?
Okay, yes, you did well providing us with info. You're always going on about how someone gave birth to twins or new products in stores. You're very skilled in gathering the least lucrative. You're very skilled in gathering the least lucrative information. I'll give you that.
Mr. Seiji.
So just keep collecting info in Kubitaro. Don't do anything unnecessary. Got it?
Understood. Leave it to me.
He nods vigorously, a huge smile on his face. I feel like I'm watching a bulldog getting praised by its owner. He's practically wagging a tail.
Akira? Hazuki? Sorry to keep you waiting. We should get going. Okay, we're going straight there, huh?
We part from Marahashi outside the bar and make our way toward Kitsuji Station.
Spirit file Kobitaro has been updated. Nice. Okay, Kobitaro rumor notes. Kakuya's game Kobitaro of Kentucky. This is a new spirit. Cop came by Reina Oe. Dog killed in Kentucky. Did Kobitaro do it? Offer Manju mini shrine. Kentucky Tower at night. Dog barks. He asks, "Do you have a head?" Turn around. Dog's head gone. Info not reliable. He also likes Manju. Oh no, the ghost likes Manju. Ah! I too, what you hate, you attract what you hate, right? Oh no, I hate Manju. I'm kidding. Well, we're here in front of the station, but I'm already seeing some pesky flies.
He quirks his lips up in a small smile, and his eyes flick over to the police station.
Excuse me. Darn it. Let me just go and grab me some drink. There you go. Done.
There are 2 officers visible inside.
Come on, stop that. Everyone knows police and dogs bite. Police and dogs bite if you make eye contact with them.
That station there is actually in charge of canvassing all of Kentucky. If anything happens, they're the first responders. We should keep an eye on them.
He's got a point. A lookout here would be good backup if things go south.
Kentucky's through the shopping district and across the railroad crossing from here, right? I stopped near the crossing earlier, though I can't say I know much about Kentucky.
Pretty sure the only thing it's famous for is Kentucky Manju.
Wait, seriously? Aren't they disgusting?
Word is the shopping district committee is really pushing sales. Anything to be famous. I'll buy you some time. Some time, Akira.
That's okay. Amanome or Hazuki? Who do I take with me on the investigation?
I think I can switch anytime, definitely. So I'm gonna go with Amanome for now, since, you know.
了解
Right, let's go.
Careful.
Oh, look at that. She's really cute. Anyway, where are we supposed to go now? Oh, right. Gotta save. Save. Gotta save. And do I have anything? Do I have anything right now? Oh, okay. So, with each ghost, with each spirit, everything's reset. Okay. Well, that's a shame. Nevertheless. Although I do kind of prefer that. Because... Oh, right, I forgot. Oh, it's still like that? Wow, okay. I thought I could, like, scroll down a little bit more because, you know, there are these people. This is now Masaban, but there's no now Masaban here. Darn. Well, that's okay. This darn face. Alright. Yeah, finished, concluded. This one is done. This one is... right. Alright, yeah. Yuri Takamura is done. Not kind of done, but, you know, almost there. Oh, I forgot, it's slot 1. Okay. Okay.
It's a small shrine. It's got a Jizo standing in it. Something strapped in front of the jizo.
It's a worn-out talisman.
The label says it's a Kentucky manju.
These manju taste horrendous. But man, if they don't have an amazing selection of flavors.
I put back the manju.
Wait, what? You're not gonna take it with you?
I won't stoop to stealing offerings.
Alright, that's good. That's pretty kind of you.
Soft drink vending machine. Nothing looks to be sold out. Wonder if they ever need to restock. The back of the pillars covered in lame graffiti.
And that the significance of that is what exactly?
There's a swarm of bugs gathered around the light. Maybe it's because the other areas are dark, but there's an awful lot of them.
Huh, I wonder.
A poster advertising a sale in the shopping district. The words on the poster urge people to come. In celebration of the 16th night, the shopping district's holding our annual izayoi sale. A big sale, huh? Guess they call the 16th night izayoi.
That's going to be of special significance, yes.
I think this sign is made of wood. There's a cartoon octopus drawn on it. Seeing how some parts are almost illegible, the store might actually be pretty old.
Sorry about that. I kind of looked to my side here because I heard some flapping noises. Like a bird or something. I'm kidding. I'm sorry if that spooked you. Anyway.
Looks like a clock store that's been around a long time. Sign so weathered that it's hard to read.
Alright, well, got nothing else in here, huh? Oh.
Move forward through the arcade.
Ah, my eyes. Ugh. Ow.
The crossing's open. Finally.
This thing makes you wait forever after it closes.
Hurry. It'd suck if it closes on us again before we get across.
Alright. Well then, what is this?
There's a flower offering by the crossing. I wonder if someone passed away here. The flowers look fresh. Must have been offered by someone recently.
Was there blood?
There's no bloodstains anywhere.
Alright, well... anything else?
The crossing gate rod is scratched, as if something rubbed against it. You can hear the far-off clatter of the train. The trees on the side of the road are rustling in the wind. It's a beautiful condo that was built recently. I don't sense anyone moving inside. Maybe they're sleeping, or they're not home yet.
Yeah. I figured as much. Anything else in here? Nothing, right? Let's save. Let's save. I am sweating so much. I'm like, ah, you know. Anyway, let's go to the residential area. I think it's a ghost dog.
Something's crying from over by the fence. Do they have a dog over there?
Ah! Oh my goodness! I saw a face. No, no. I just like this. I just like this so much. I can't believe it. I got spooked by that. Darn it.
There are yellow and black reflectors wrapped around the telephone pole. A closer look reveals marks that kind of look like scratches.
Oh my God. Someone save me.
It's a shared garbage area for apartments. I open the lid and dig through the trash, but there isn't anything particularly interesting.
Maybe later I'll find something particularly interesting, but not right now. Darn it.
It's eerily quiet. I wonder if it's because of the rumors of the past few days.
Yeah, probably. Save. Whew. 4th Street, Kentucky. So, we've been walking a while now. Is it me? Or is security a lot more lax than expected? Well, it works for us, though you have to wonder if they can really keep the peace like this,
says the guy who disrupts the peace.
What are you talking about? It's thanks to people like me that they even have jobs. It's an arrangement that's usually mutually beneficial.
What a terrible world we live in.
Now, just who made it like this?
Like then. Is someone there? A cop appears out of nowhere by the side of the parking lot.
Did he time that?
The cop's smile looks rather forced. What are you doing here so late? Oh, yeah, there's been a rash of dangerous, disturbing cases lately. You shouldn't wander about. I've seen the recent crime scene myself. It was gruesome. Mind if I ask you a few things? And I'd like to see some form of ID just as a precaution. Not good. Our record's not exactly clean. I've been busted before for a fight. It'll be a problem if he finds out my name. Gonna have to dodge his questions somehow. A lot of people are reporting crazy supernatural things to the station for some reason. Seriously, police aren't shamans. We don't deal with ghosts and like. Anyway, I'd appreciate it if you cooperate. Weird. The cop's being really talkative. Maybe he doesn't like this sort of thing.
Live or die. Oh no, I did. Could you show me some ID? Ask about the incident. No! Ah! Oh my goodness, that's my water. That's my fluid bottle.
Hey, what was that case you mentioned earlier? Maybe a change in topic will distract them. I'm afraid we're not at liberty to discuss that. Why not? This is all anyone's talking about in my neighborhood. Any piece of info is fine. Just following orders. Sorry, can I see your ID? Only if you tell me details. Fair trade, right? I told you that we're not allowed. Are you attempting to divert this conversation? Is there a reason you don't want to show your ID? How about we have a little chat at the station? Come on, run.
And we're caught. Called in for backup. Ah, darn it. Done. All right. Try again. Walking a while now. All right. Oh, right. Almost forgot. Prison number is 5. All right. I'll point to the distance. Come on, go. Good.
Hey, what's that over there?
Sorry about that. I pressed control.
In a bit to distract him, I point to a spot far away that's too dark to see clearly. You mean the intersection? I'm not seeing anything there. No, further back by the pole at the intersection past that. Hey, come now. You can't see that far. You shouldn't make things up.
This guy doesn't look it, but he's a pro athlete. His eyesight is incredible. So I don't doubt he's seen something. What was it then? You're not going to say you saw a ghost, are you?
Psh, no way. There's no such thing as ghosts. Well, care to tell us what you saw?
There was a strange dog. Giant man. What? Then I'll just say it's a stranger dog then.
I saw a huge man. A huge man, you say? You're kind of built.
He was a big, like a giant.
The cop frowns. You know, you really shouldn't lie. A person like that would be easily spotted from a distance. I've not seen anyone like you described.
You're not making sense. Let's have a chat over at the police station.
Ah. And it's number 6. All in all, 14 game overs. Ah. Alright, so it's a point and then the dog. That's what I'm gonna do. It's a dog, it's a point and then a dog. Say it was a strange dog. Good, yeah.
It was a weird dog. A weird dog? Weird how? Can't say for sure as the thing ran off, but it didn't have one. They didn't have what? He goes loudly. A head. Huh? You mean? Are you sure the incident's getting to you? That's probably it. Yeah, it's not possible. I'm sure you saw a regular dog. There's no freaking way there's a headless dog running around. It sounds like he's trying to convince himself. His face is pale. I think so too, but... So it's only a dog. You're just mistaken. There's no other explanation. How about we move to the station? I mean, we can't relax here, can we? There's a chance the strange dog you saw might come out again. He's pretending to be fine, but that trembling voice and pale face are a dead giveaway. Maybe if I put the scare in him some more, he won't stay focused enough to question us. But if I go too far, it might snowball into a big deal.
Stare behind the cop. Yeah. Creep the cop out.
Hold up. I fix my gaze over the cop's shoulder. What? Is there something there? He quickly spins around to look behind him. Well, I thought I saw something again.
You mean over by that house with the red roof? There's a dark shadow near its gate. It's a little fuzzy, but it kind of looks like a dog. The gate's hiding it so I can see what the head looks like.
Enough! Alright, you guys are good to go. Hurry on home, okay? Don't take any detours. With his voice shaking almost as much as he is, the cop leaves us at a fast clip.
And we're done. Yeah. Super lucky. Clear.
That was close.
Thank goodness that cup was normally a lie like that would be easily seen through. I'm sure me playing along helped. So, what do you think of my acting? Hollywood should be knocking down my door, don't you think?
You wouldn't even get a cast in the middle school play.
Yeah. There is a dog, huh?
While we were joking around, I hear footsteps from behind. Did that cop come back? I cautiously turned and...
Seems like there was some trouble.
It's Maruhashi. He's holding a paper bag that he didn't have earlier. I eye it closely. Probably has a lot of manju in there.
Oh, this? Thought you might need them, so I brought some Kentucky manju.
Why are you here? Did you...
I'm really sorry. I got curious, so I followed you. Please, don't hurt me.
If he's followed us this far, I doubt he'd turn back even if you told him to. Guide us, then. This is your hometown, right?
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Keijima. I, Maruhashi, will not fail to guide you.
Speaking of, how far is this Kentucky Tower place from here?
You're almost there, actually. You see that transmission tower over there?
I squint and look into the dim sky. There's a hazy outline of a giant metal tower. So that's it.
Alright, well, what have we got here, huh? Nothing in here, right? Nothing that's gonna scare me.
A public fire extinguisher in a metal case.
Don't tell me you're gonna take that thing with you. It's bulky and it'll only get in the way.
Relax, I'm just checking it out.
Alright, well,
An address is written on the telephone pole. Kentucky, 4th Street, number 12. Guess that's the address of this street.
I'm just messaging a friend. Don't you worry. Look at that.
It's a shared garbage area. Open the lid and take a look inside. At the bottom is a plastic bag filled with empty glass bottles. Nothing looks useful in here.
Empty glass bottles. Sake. I don't drink that much.
The steel tower appears faint so far away. Watching it stand in the dark, I'm hit with an intimidating aura that I don't feel during the day.
Alright. Well, time to continue. Oh, let me just save, just to be sure. Let me just save one more time, just to be sure. There you go. Okay. I don't want to get jump scared again. Ah! Okay, there's nothing anymore. Oh, that's good.
An old lamppost. The light is weak. It's not enough to light up the path at night.
What about this one?
The curved mirror is clouded by dirt and exhaust gas, and sections of paint are fading away. When I shine the light at the metal wires, I can see some parts have been snipped. I wonder if someone messed around with them as a prank.
And this is
It's a small wooden mini shrine. There's a sign next to it explaining its origin. It must be the old mini shrine we heard about. Now what should I do?
Later. We'll do something later about it. Also this,
An old well that's been closed with a concrete lid. There's a chain over the lid sealing it tight. Could be they don't want people falling in.
alright, well. What was that? Anyway, I'm gonna go do this thing. What should I do? Pray?
Huh?
For real? You seriously want to do that?
Well, you know, formalities.
Akira, you're unexpectedly religious.
Can't exactly fault me for it. Anyone in a situation like mine would be the same. If bowing my head will get me help from God or Buddha, I'll bow as many times as I need to.
Well, if that makes you feel better, then I'll do it with you.
We line up next to each other and bow our heads to the mini shrine. Nothing feels any different, but I fulfilled my duty.
Okay, examine this sign.
Something's written on the sign in thin letters. The thing's smudged and hard to read, but it looks like the origin of the mini shrine is explained. It says, sacred tree called a Kentucky cedar.
How do you say that? Cedar? Cedar.
Used to be here. The cedars were two brothers called Taro Kentucky and Jiro Kentucky. The one here was Taro. It says both brothers cedars.
Darn it. I'll look it up. I'll look it up later. Anyway.
It says both brothers cedars are gone now, with only this mini shrine left.
I see. So that's why the transmission tower is called Kentucky Tower. A bit bland for sacred tree replacement, but I guess they wanted to pass the name down. They then left the mini shrine in place of the tree.
Everyone's afraid of the wrath of the gods. After all, they say the Kentucky Cedars had some crazy powers.
Crazy powers, you say? Like what? Is it a legend of a man accomplishing a great deed or some illness being cured?
My granny says apparently the 2 sacred trees gave divine protection from the lightning. Ever since the trees were cut down, there have been more lightning strikes and electrical accidents.
Well, that's just dumb. If lightning strikes stopped because of tree powers, then we wouldn't have needed Ben Franklin.
What's he got to do with this?
Huh. Well, maybe someday you'll realize. It's not important right now. So, Arashi, are there any other odd legends?
I don't know anymore. When I was a sport, they told me not to play around here, or even talk about it. They also said not to go near the well, but, well...
Near the well, but well.
That's common sense.
The well, huh?
Wow.
The well's probably dry, but someone's still maintaining it. It's a small wooden...
Oh, okay. Aside from that, I should, offer some manju, huh? Make an offering.
There's a small plate for placing offerings in front of the mini shrine. May as well test out that rumor. Hey, Maruhashi.
Yes, sir? What can I do for you?
Hand me one of the manju you brought.
Sure thing. Here you go.
He pulls out a Kentucky manju from his paper bag and hands it to me. Once I've got it, I go to place it on the offering plate. What is this? When I look closer at the plate, there are weird things scattered around it.
Check. Hello, Denzel. How are you doing? Also, thank you for checking in. Really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. That better not be something gross. What is it, Akira?
I stick my nose close, but it doesn't smell like much of anything.
Thanks. Also, good luck with your stuff as well, Denzel.
It takes a bit of staring, but I finally realize what it used to be. It's a manju. The mess there is the unrecognizable remains of what had been a manju.
You're in my ASMR now while I study. Well, thank you for thank you for letting me know. I do appreciate that. Hey, just let me know if I like make any distasteful sounds, so I stop. But I'll do my best. Anyway.
The red bean paste inside is squirted out in an uncanny resemblance to intestines.
Darn, that's surprising. It's just a manju.
The manju got back at you for talking crap about it.
Some kind of soul must have offered the manju before we did. Crows or rats probably got at it. Those things literally eat anything.
Probably. Focus. I place the manju on the small plate.
Doesn't look like Kobitaru's coming.
We all glance around, but nothing looks different.
Well, obviously. Rumors are just that, after all.
Maybe it was the walking the dog part.
No, we don't know yet. It was the same with the Urashima woman. Nothing happened right after her threw the rock, but she actually... A summery, lukewarm breeze blows between the transmission tower and the nearby homes. I swear Did I just feel a gaze on me? Or was I imagining it?
Something the matter, Kijimak? Your face kinda froze there.
No, it's nothing. Now, what should I do?
What about examine this well? Is there any blood? Nothing. All right. Well, should I make another offering? Oh wait, what? What did they say? Make an offering. Oh, okay, I've already made an offering, so maybe that's done. So what I'm gonna have to do now is definitely, also, Danzel, if you happen to hear like a scream, that's definitely the game's jump scaring me. So if it's too loud, let me know as well. I'm sorry. I'm sorry in advance. Yeah. Well, I did say sorry in advance. Man, that scared me so much.
A man screams from somewhere close by.
What's that?
Let's go. Instinct has me running before I realize it. I dash around a few corners and ball through the alley. The cop can only let out strangled sounds. But he's staring at what's swinging without a breeze.
Whoa. Let my great big throne. Oh wait, not me. My great big throne. Censor that. What did it say?
A headless dog hangs from a pole.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Graphic imagery, so I'm censoring it, by the way.
How holy.
The others catch up to me only moments later, all eyes fixed on the horrific dog corpse.
Hey you, what the hell happened?
I demand answers from the terrified man.
Axe head. Can't have mine. Head. Hey, did you see Kubitaro? An axe. Large man. Took the head. Went to the transmission tower.
Alright, well.
He screams loudly. It's like he's remembering exactly what he witnessed at Kubitaro. No doubt everyone living around here just heard that.
Akira, they'll call the police. Let's get out of here.
A quick nod, and I take off in a sprint toward the transmission tower.
And there's no one there.
Where's Kubitaro? Quickly glancing around, every corner yields. No one who looks remotely correct. Shoot. It takes a while, but Amanome and Maruhashi eventually catch up.
You run too fast. Did you find Kubitaro?
No sign of him.
That's so.
Let me just put back my chair. There you go.
I have to say, I'm kind of glad he's not here. Kubitaro is more insane than I ever imagined. That dog. The head.
Don't remind me. Running full speed's already got me feeling sick.
Huh? What is it, Kijimak? Why are you sniffing around like that?
Kinda smells like blood.
Huh? Really? I don't smell anything.
I place full trust in this guy's senses. He's like a Superman. At least physically. We've checked that place earlier, but there's no harm in looking one more time. Looking at it one more time. Things are gonna start moving fast soon after because of that dog thing. We don't have much time, so hurry. Alright, well then, let's go and take a look at the well. So let's just save for a bit though. There you go, and check it out. Check it.
There's a chain over the... Maybe when you take a closer look at the sealed well. Huh. What's that weird smell? It's coming from behind the well. I slide my fingers over and behind the well to examine it. And suddenly, I feel a slimy sensation.
Nickelodeon! Wait, what? Oh no. Oh, there's blood. Okay.
I'm hearing something that sounds like a children's song. The dog is whining, like it's afraid of something.
Head to the great Taro Kentucky on the 15th night of to the great Taro Kentucky to make that Philly.
The voice is singing rather joyfully, but the presence I feel on my skin is the icy cold touch of sadness. On the 15th night, I heave deep breaths over and over. My heart won't stop pounding.
Hey, you okay? Did you use your power?
Shoot. There was blood in the back of the well, and I accidentally touched it.
What did you see?
No idea, but I heard a song.
A song?
Head to the great Taro Kentucky on the 15th night. A children's song. The lyrics went something like that.
Maybe it's referring to some old custom where people pray to the trees on the 15th night? The phrasing's definitely like a children's song.
Yeah, you're right. But strangely, I don't feel entirely convinced that it's just a children's song. The emotion I picked up from touching the blood was cold and sad. That wasn't the only thing I heard. There was a dog growling. This blood must be from the dog that was killed.
That means there's a dog head inside this well. I'm of half a mind to open it and check, but I doubt we have time for that right now. That incident earlier. The cops will be here soon.
The cops find us. They want to question us and it'll become a big mess. Yeah, we can check again tomorrow. Let's make ourselves scarce before the cops come. We head off at a rundown the path that takes us back to the residential area.
Okay, we're escaping to Kisoji Station.
Welcome back. You look pale. What happened?
I recap everything for her. A disaster that might be caused by Kubitaro, and the odd song that I heard through bloodmetry. As she listens, her concern melts into curiosity.
Traces of Kubitaro and a mysterious children's song. It's all sounding so bizarre. I wanted to go too.
I'd have been perfectly happy if you'd gone instead. Then I wouldn't have had to see the corpse of a headless dog.
Maybe I'm glad I didn't after all.
Pardon me. It seems things are going on down at the station.
I glance over at the police station. A bunch of people have been passing through the doors. Someone must have heard the scream and called the cops. The town's gotta be crawling with cops. You can't investigate for things like this. Guess we'll have to call it for today.
Okay.
Alright. Let's meet tomorrow at the usual time and place. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll have plans. I have plans.
Sir, wait for me. Oh, that's right, Kichimak, you can have these.
And he gives him the manju. I knew it.
Maruhashi shoves a paper bag full of Kentucky manju at me.
What the? Okay, I'm off.
I should get going soon myself. I'd like to head back your part of the way, but I have to stop by the agency. I need to discuss work with my manager.
What are you working on right now?
You know, summer things. Like shows to bring in idols and swimsuits to play sports in the pool.
Sounds amazing.
Do I need tops for?
Sounds amazing.
Of course, a boy would think that, but for those who have to do it, it's hard. There you guys to try to like take weird pictures. Alright, good night.
They head off in separate directions, leaving me standing with a paper bag. Guess I'll head home.
Oh no, here we go again. Okay. Not gonna have to do anything there, right? Alright. Darn it. I'm gonna have to walk back. I'm gonna have to walk home. Are you serious? Are you kidding me? You want? Darn it! I want to go back. I can't deal with a hallway. I can't deal with a hallway. Darn this hallway. Darn it. Oh my goodness. Okay.
There's a big crack in the shutter. The electric meter's doubt anyone's going on the other side of the shutter.
Okay. Went down the underpass again. Oh, this is much deeper. Goodness me.
The dirty mailbox is full of dust.
Alright, what about this?
Something's gotta be rotting deep in the gutter. It smells awful. The manhole's a little rusty.
Okay. I am clear. Whew. Oh my goodness, this is my favorite song. Ah, this is so good. I love this song. Anyway, here's a little tidbit, guys. If you want, if I'm like trying to hunt you down because I need like sustenance for myself, you can definitely distract me by having this ringtone on your phone. All right.
My phone?
Ah, this is so wonderful.
No number. Someone pranking me?
What? Yeah, I know, right?
What was that?
I think it's the guy.
Now a text. May as well open the message.
Date 8/6/22XX 22. It's 10 something. So August 6 at 11 something. 10 something p.m. from D-Man. From subject D-Mail 01. One who explores the untapped world. I am D-Man. Don't be afraid. We'll start with finding parts, the Bible we explorers all love. Then business can get underway. I sincerely hope that I can welcome you as a new comrade. Ooh. What is that? So it's a guy from Parts. Interesting.
Huh? What in the D-Man? This whole thing's too elaborate for a prank. I think Parts was the name of some kind of weird magazine about UFOs or something. I find it in the convenience store.
Parts. D-Mail. Text from D-Man may show up sometimes. Use the hints in them to examine your surroundings. When you search the correct location, you'll gain a D card. You can check them out in the spirit file. Try to look for the first D card. What's a D card? A D card. A D card. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, what was that again? Right. Save. I have it scary on mode. Right. Okay. What was that again? D-Mail. Who explores the untapped world? I am D-Man. Arts. Oh, okay. So my task right now is to find Arts. I see. What about this? What's this? Ya no. I forgot what this means. Tsuke.
There's a banner with summer limited edition products on it.
Oh, it's still the same thing. Okay. What's this?
It's a poster for hiring part-time workers.
Oh, okay, okay. The wage. All right, well.
I'll ask and see if it got the magazine.
Oh my goodness, the convenience store music is the same thing as well.
There's only confectionery bread. The drink section. Next to it are shelves with everyday necessities. A drink set up on a really obvious display. Wonder if it's a new product.
New saw palmetto cider. Late at night, you'll often...
Late at night, you'll often... What?
Oh, I think I've read that before.
The refrigerator is filled with seasonal limited edition drinking waters.
Cash register?
Nobody in there. In the bathroom? Well, I can find it on my own. Oh, this is it? There's only one copy left of the magazine. I'm after on the rack.
Ooh, parts. Bonus Nostra Rabbit Tail Charm, recommended by Editor M. Oh, Editor M, I think I know who that is. From Deathmark. It's Moe. Neo-Cult Magazine, Ooh, Parts. A Door to a World You Never Knew. August edition, number 99. Spirits, legends, supernatural, cryptids, aliens, conspiracies. Attention, a request regarding the incident involving spirits. Also, I'm very sure I know who this is. This is the bride. Hanayome. Yeah, the Hanayome woman, I think. And then the spirits which will bring the prophesied and urban legends and spirits of Tokyo, the untold legend of the doll. Dream art, make dreams come true. Okay. All of these silhouettes are very, very familiar to me. This one is definitely Kakuya. I'm pretty sure. Because of the old style umbrella. This one. This one is Shimio. Shimio. Drill. What was that? Shimio. Drill. Hololols. Drill. because of his drill, and he drills holes onto people's bodies in Deathmark, you know? There's also this one. Yeah, this is still Hanayome. And then this one is the Urashima woman, the one that we just exercised. That's good. Or purify. They keep saying purify, not exorcise, because I think exorcise is both things, which is to destroy and purify. But I guess that was more specific, being purify. This is good. This is good. Thank you for your continued support of this magazine. It's been brought to our attention that customers have found cards inserted in every issue. Please note, our company has not been including any cards either as bonuses or extras. These cards are in no way affiliated with our magazine. We ask for your understanding and cooperation in this matter.
As I finish reading, I notice a strange card tucked between the pages.
Ooh. This is like Yu-Gi-Oh! It's like a Yu-Gi-Oh! Thing, huh?
Is this the card they were talking about? I flip it over to see what's written on it.
Congratulations on your first D-card. To help you believe me, here's a little about myself. How much do you know about the urban legend of D-Man? Rumor has it, an occult magazine called Monthly O-Parts sometimes encloses a small item for inexplicable reasons. It's said that those cards contain info on several spirits. This information comes from D-Man. That's right, it's yours truly. What's the purpose of these cards? An extraordinary man like yourself may have already realized. The seekers of the untapped world. These cards help me offer my knowledge and recruit those with potential to join me. This is by no means mandatory. as this is just fluff compared to the fate you're facing right now. But if you're interested, I'm willing to offer something related from my memoirs. To start, a story about one of my acquaintances, a Mr. K from H City. Showcase your talent to the fullest and dive into the unknown. Ooh. Finished.
What's with this card? This is pretty involved for a dumb prank. And how in the world did they text me? If this is a joke, it's not funny. I shouldn't even be playing along. Who in the world is this D-man guy anyway?
D cards. With future text, Chinese. Each Z card can only be obtained immediately after the text is received. Ooh, I see. That's very interesting. Also, I think I'm hungry for a little crispy, whatever this is. Crispy chicken? I like the one with no bone, please. Thank you. Alright, well, there's nothing there anymore, so... Come on. Who are you this time?
The text. I open up the message.
Great. You're a natural. You'll have no problems with the next one. Search the red monster that devours paper. At this location will be the appropriate analysis record. I'll be contacting you irregularly from now on. Stay healthy. Search the red monster that devours paper. What in the world is this riddle?
D-man again? Man, this guy's persistent.
Alright. Red monster that devours paper. Is this it?
Hi, welcome!
No. Red monster that devours paper. No. Devours paper. Red monster. Huh? Interesting. I'm going back down to the underpass. Unfortunately, I'm not sure what's gonna happen here. Red monster? Is this it? This isn't red. Is it? Yeah, I knew it. This one? No. Well, whatever. Let's just continue with with the story. There's nothing red in here. I just gotta say. But yeah, red monster that devours paper. This is green. What about this one?
Looks like the second floor is a boutique.
Okay. My motorcycle. Don't feel like riding it right now. Any messages? Nothing inside the mailbox. Okay. Went up Hanasaki apartment stairs. Oh. Okay, there's nothing in here. What about this one?
The case with the gas meter has small cracks in it.
Well, gonna go inside. Wanna go home now? Of course. Do I have anything else to do?
Felt dumb to let the weird riddle waste so much of my time, so I ignored it.
Are you serious? Sorry about that. I'm gonna have to skip these for now, and I really want to do what I need to do. So I don't know what you're trying to say, but I'll get back to you. Okay. Oh, it's now Masaban. Oh, I'll get back to you soon. I just wanted to save or load right now. Actually, I could have loaded it that time. Darn it. Okay, let's do this. Okay. Red paper. Red paper. Red paper. Flashlight. ID card. Red paper that devours money. Red monster that devours. Red monster that devours paper. Monster that devours paper. Red monster that devours paper. Maybe it's in the underpass, like he said, and I just didn't check properly. You know. Oh, is this it?
I search inside the mailbox and my fingers bump into something.
Ah, so this is it.
I lower my gaze to the writing on the card.
A case revolving around the rumors of the mark from a few years ago in Tokyo's H City. It said the mark is a curse. Those with a dog bite like curse face a suspicious death or go missing. By the time I visited H City after the case, the rumor was very much reality. I followed the traces of several supernatural phenomena. The mark's curse is inflicted after encountering a spirit associated with H City legends, so I visited several haunted places that piqued my interest. I'll spare you the details as another memoir, Death Mark, recorded them all, but each spot was associated with death and fear. An unalivement woods, an abandoned school, etc. I ended up at a large mansion. That's where I met Kay. That's I forgot the name. Oh my goodness, I was the protagonist and I forgot. Oh wait, it's Kazuo. There you go, Kazuo with a Q. That's why I forgot. Kazuo, who now I consider a good friend. Our similar backgrounds caused us to hit it off. I heard all about the case and its conclusion from him. Mr. K highly regards my spirit information network, and I promised to research 2 names for him, Lisa and Leonard D-Man. Very interesting.
What's this D-Man guy doing all this for? Whatever. I better head back. I solved D-Man's riddle, so I head home feeling pretty satisfied with myself. I haven't eaten since noon, so I check contents of my refrigerator. I have some pork that's still good. Maybe I'll make some stir-fry.
Oh, I love some stir-fry.
Now that I'm full, I'm starting to feel drowsy. Tomorrow's gonna be busy, so I'm going to bed early. Yeah, seems like a good plan.
I love this ringtone so much now.
Samanome. It's late. What do you want? Kubitaro makes you too scared to sleep.
Shut it. Bond called me.
That journalist. What do you say?
He wants to meet at Shin's station right now. What a pain. Just as I was about to go to bed.
And why did you call me?
It's obvious. I want to bum a ride in that bike you always talk about.
Why me?
It's the fastest way there. Plus, you'd be a good bodyguard.
Wouldn't members of the family work?
You have to be curious about Bond too. He knew about spirits. Actually, I'm outside your place right now. Hurry up and get out of here. Get out here. Don't keep me waiting. Wow, okay. He's very proactive.
Guess I don't have a choice. May as well go.
Yo, long time no talk. Let's get going. Here, your payment. What drink is this now?
Amanome tosses me a canned drink like usual. Tonkatsu.
What? I want to try that tonkatsu drink. That's really... I'm very curious how it's gonna taste. I've tasted like a durian flavored drink, and I was like, pretty decent. I have like this kind of adventurous palate, so I'm very curious about these kinds of stuff as well. So please, Amanome, give some to me.
All my friends know my hobby. Some try to curry favor by sending me gifts from other places. My stomach's already full of pork. Oh, you don't have to drink it now. Take your time, savor the flavor tomorrow. I want to know what you think of it. You look pleased.
Wait, what? Are you kidding me? I'm sorry, guys. I just saw like one of my very anticipated games go on sale, and oh my goodness! Okay, so there's this game that I've always wanted to play because it's very Telltale Games-ish. So, but it's actually it's marketed as such, where it's definitely similar to how you play Telltale games, if you're familiar with those. Anyway, there's this game called Dispatch, which is basically a superhero Telltale game where you can dispatch like reformed villains that turned into reluctant superheroes, and it's released right now. Oh my goodness, I just saw it. I was like, okay, I really want to play this very soon. I'm gonna go but yeah, for now though, it's Spooktober, so I gotta focus on spooks. But yeah, this is definitely like the game that I want to okay. Let's continue with the with this story now. Anyway, let's be on our way. Oh, also, I hope you guys are having are enjoying the ASMR. If you guys you know, want me to do something, or like if you guys want to like take a break, you can definitely do that. In fact, I'm gonna do just that. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Hope you guys are definitely having fun. If you you know, if you like the video, please leave a like, and if you want more of this, subscribe and hit the bell icon if you want to, like, you know, get notified and stuff. Sorry about that. I'm not entirely sorry. Alright, let's continue with the story.
Monomi pops in the spare helmet and smoothly climbs on behind me. Having ridden before, he takes less time than Hazuki had.
Alright, take me to Shinza Station. Sorry about that.
I drive down the empty road, heading toward the center of the Shinza ward. The bright building in front of me, Moon Tower, points me in the correct direction. Shinza Station is right by it.
Let me just decrease the volume a little bit. Sorry about that.
I'm kinda sleepy. The day's fatigue plus a full stomach made my eyelids heavy. I really should have had a cup of coffee or something before I left. My back is suddenly smacked from behind. Must be trying to keep me
Wait, what?
We've known each other for so long that Amanomi can just tell these things. It's been 10 years, huh?
Oh, they've been friends for 10 years. That's nice. That's cool.
I was a mess back in those days. Back before Aunt and Sumi took me in. He had no money, and everything always felt like it was falling apart. All I had was anger. The only way I knew how to get rid of it was fighting. It didn't matter to me who I fought. A cop, an underclassman, a son of the Yakuza, picked fights with them all. Somehow, in the end, that son of the Yakuza, Seiji Amanomi, decided he liked me. Always thought that I probably just hit him too hard in the head. Been hanging out ever since.
That's nice.
Amanomi and I are complete opposites. He disguises his true dark Yakuza self behind an outgoing friendly mask, while I'm a loner musclehead who hates drawing attention to myself. Even our clothing preferences are opposites. He goes for white, and I only wear black. The only thing I can figure is that we share is our common lack of common sense. We're both broken in some way. The low rumble of the engine echoes through the vacant business district. We're almost to Moon Tower. And we reach Shinja Station. I park my bike and we head toward the meeting spot. The place Bond picked out is a raised passageway nearby. It's packed with pedestrians during the day, but right now, it's completely empty. I can see the moon tower rising out of the darkness when I peer through the metal fence.
I had people looking into Bond, but as a guy who deals with society's underbelly, he's careful. Even I couldn't obtain his address.
You almost sound happy about that.
He seems to be a guy worth crushing. I wonder what he wants, though. He was surprisingly concerned what we were doing at Yamato Shrine.
Let's hope he tells us the right things. If it comes down to it, I'll just beat it out of him.
Jay, so violent, runt. You should study how adults handle things.
I think I should change, like, how he talks. You know what? I'm gonna make him a cowboy. Like an outlaw as well.
Don't you agree? Undefeated champion of the UG match, Akira Kijimak.
So you looked into me too.
Your mother's a horror novelist, Natsumi Kijimak. Or should I say, foster mother. Your real mother's older sister, not Satomi. She passed away due to an illness 2 years ago. She wasn't officially married, so I couldn't find out who your father was. Are you stalking me? Hell no. This is insurance. It's to show that I know you very well. Could even let your mother know about your little part-time job.
You son of a...
Pull it, Akira. This passage has a security camera. You won't be able to get out of... we won't be able to get out of it if you hit him. And you'll end up worrying Miss Natsumi. Let me handle this. I would really like it if you didn't trouble my friend, Mr. Bond. Why are we here?
I want to know why you were going after a spirit back at Yamato Shrine. I truly doubt that men your age like to dabble in the occult arts.
We're not exactly against telling you, but in exchange, we'd like to know what info you have on spirits. A mutual exchange.
He stayed silent for a while. Then,
Well, fine.
you accepted that pretty fast?
Information on ghosts doesn't put food on the table.
You say that, but you seem eager.
It's a grown-up matter. Anyway, hurry up and talk before I change my mind.
Tell him about what we've experienced so far. Ami disappearing, Kakuya, the curse, the Urashima woman, and Kobitaro of Kentucky. Our story ends after we mentioned what we saw earlier tonight. Kakuya, huh? I know something of her. Nothing concrete, mind you. Hey, tell us what you know. Who is she? Hold your horses, Half-Pint. Don't look it, but I'm still a journalist. I need evidence before I share anything. Give me time to investigate. He speaks quietly but firmly. I can tell he's not dodging. Fine. But I don't have time. You gotta hurry. I'll try. Rather than focusing on Kakuya right now, I'd say Kobitaro of Kentucky is the bigger problem. Aren't you going to die when the time limit expires? It won't be long until those mouths appear again, whispering death into my ears. Terrifying sensations of my skin wriggling and moving on its own. Just thinking about it makes me shudder. I'll search for info on Kobitaro as well. He's rather obscure for a spirit though, so I'm not sure how much I can dig up. Don't expect much. Rather generous of you. I have my reasons. Besides, I'm not running a charity. This thing's gotta go both ways. You need to tell me everything you learned about spirits. And no hiding anything from me, got it?
Yes, that's acceptable. Glad to see you're more understanding than expected, Mr. Bond.
Hey, I'm an Ome kid. Spirits and the Prince of Threats are different matters. I have other suspect rumors on you. I won't be generous with those.
We can go into all that another time. We look forward to hearing your Kobitaro info, if my friend were to die. But my family name of Amanome, I will chase you down.
What a scary brat you are, threatening an adult. Well, I'll be going now. Don't die. Bond walks off towards Shinza Station. Didn't expect him to cooperate that easily.
Kakuya's interest in you, so you're a valuable source of information for him. He'll be helpful for the most part.
I can't exactly say that makes me happy.
Bear with it. It's thanks to his interest that you have access to info and a connection. Oh, that's right.
Amanome steps aside and takes out his phone.
Hey, it's me. Everyone can fall back. Thanks for your hard work. So he had like people around, huh? Ready to jump. Now Masaban in case. Oh my goodness. What a thorough guy. Except for ghosts. He's not very thorough with those. Sorry about that.
What was that about?
Well, if he hadn't come to see a reason, I was planning to invite him to my office. An emergency measure, you understand? It's a little visible.
Your guys are here. And why did I have to bring you on my bike?
Minor details aren't important. Come on, I need you to take me home. The last train's already left. Wow, okay.
I end up giving Amanome a ride again. Once I drop him off in front of the office, drive straight home.
And it's back again. I meant the motorcycle, okay? I just hope that nothing bad is going to happen.
Today's left me so exhausted.
Spirit file Kobitaro has been updated. Taro and Jiro, Kentucky cedars were brother cedar trees. Divine protection from lightning. Cobb was looking at something. Hanged headless dog. Well beneath Kentucky Tower of blood marks. Head to the Great Kentucky on the 15th night. Interesting.
Better freshen up first.
Oh no.
Just a quick shower today.
Done. Okay, that's good.
That was refreshing. Now I'm thirsty. I want to drink something. I open the fridge and look inside. Looks like I have a bottle of tea. That'll do. As I go through the fridge, I remember what's tucked in my bag. Arahashi gave me some weird manja earlier. I like to toss them and forget them, but I guess I'll keep them in the fridge for now. What to do while my hair dries?
I wonder what to do. You know what? Let's go ahead and go to the bathroom for some reason. I am so very I'm so very enamored with the Akira's bathroom for some reason. But I'm glad that I wasn't that there's nothing in there, which is definitely like very good to know. And honestly,
Cleaning can wait. No point in taking another one.
okay, that's good. What about in the toilet?
Guess I don't need to clean this just yet.
That's good. That's good. Anything in there?
Can faintly see my face reflected in the window. Not planning to go out again today.
Just that? Okay, well, there's the thing. What about in here?
Keep a few seasoning bottles in there.
Okay, that's good.
Chug the tea and place the empty bottle on the table.
Chug the empty bottle on the table. Open this curtain. What's inside? And there's nothing outside. That's very good. I hope there's not. Okay,
There's nothing in particular.
that's good.
Every time I open this, dust flies up.
Any calls?
This house phone's pretty useless since I have a cell phone.
Okay. What about this?
Oh yeah, I was in the middle of a book. There it is. I pick up secret and discriminate combat techniques.
Let me just do something a little bit. It's all. There you go. For some reason, the light just turned off, but now it's back on. Okay.
I think I'll read this for a while.
What was that?
Where did I leave off? Blows to the mastoid disrupt semicircular canals to confirm that your opponent is off balance.
Mastoid. Semicircular canals? Mastoid. That kind of sounds like ears. Mastoid. It's basically discombobulate. Like putting your clapping your hands to the opponent's ears. It's gonna discombobulate them, and then it's gonna throw them off balance. It's an illegal move, and I think it's an illegal move. Yeah, in slap fight as well as what do you call that? MMA, like UFC and stuff. That's an illegal move because as even though you could discombobulate the enemy, it's also gonna cause like brain damage and ear damage because it's like putting sudden pressure into the opponent's eardrums and then rupture it, and it's gonna bleed, and then I'm gonna drink it because blood makes me go. I'm kidding. Okay, let's.
Dogs are barking. What in the world are they barking for this late at night? Open the curtain.
Oh no. Oh, there's nothing. Oh my goodness, that's good.
Stopped, finally. What in the world was that about? I don't feel like reading anymore. May as well just go to bed.
Can you turn? Okay. That's good. What did she say? Albino she?
What was that? It came from the balcony. Open the curtains.
Yeah. Oh. I thought the Hiroshima woman was gone. So, who was that? That was a woman. Well, okay.
This is a weird stain. Could it be like the The ones I saw from the Urashima woman?
Yeah, I know, right?
No. I'm reading too much into it. Doubt I'll be able to fall asleep right away, but I think I'll lie down anyway. I collapse in the bed and shut my eyes. Think back on what happened a few days ago. Strange things have been happening to me since I started looking into the Urashima woman rumor. If that's the case, could the thing earlier have something to do with Kubitaro of Kentucky?
Huh, interesting. But isn't Kubitaro of Kentucky supposed to be a guy? Well, I'm not supposed to gender spirits because, you know, basically they're kind of a gender because they are spirits, but still though.
After everything that's happened today, I'm exhausted. Despite still being riled up, my consciousness drifts off immediately.
Yeah, that's what happens when you are super tired. You somehow, like, you know, fall asleep despite you know, everything that you expect. Your body is super honest. Anyway,
Kentucky during daytime is full of cop cars in an excessive number of officers. But it's because of the incident with the headless dog last night. Looks like we'll have to keep our guard up even more tonight. When the sky bleeds into sunset, I make my way to the Black Rabbit like usual.
also, I'm having trouble with digesting a certain food. Well, it's not having trouble. It's definitely like I could digest it. It's more like, you know, it's super spicy that it had to expel some of the spice. I'm talking about a carbonara noodle, carbonara spicy noodle. It's Korean, actually. Yeah, I put all the sauce. I put all the hot sauce on it, and it's so good, deathly good. It feels like I'm dying, but I still can't stop eating it for some reason. Anyway,
Lights are already on at the bar. With the sound of the door, Aunt Natsumi stands up from the counter.
あら、いらっしゃい。
Ah, Akira. Akira! Leave me alone!
I get a whiff of something that smells suspiciously like alcohol.
Oh no, Aunt Natsumi, no, don't.
Aunt Natsumi, have you been drinking?
Maybe a little. We couldn't get any food down, so I thought I'd try and see if alcohol would.
I'm not sure I'm sure it's not just to take the place of some kind of food. Just doing everything in their power, but there's been no progress regarding Ami.
Meeting up with everyone again?
Yeah, we get together here sometimes.
It's unusual to see you with friends, Akira. You're usually alone whenever I see you.
It's not that I don't like people, I'm just more comfortable when I'm by myself.
I see. Well, just don't do anything reckless.
Just then their phone rings.
Hello? This is Natsumi? Alright, yes. I'll be there shortly. Going out for a bit. I've hired a private detective, so I need to go out listen to the daily report. Lock the door on your way out, okay?
okay, Aunt Natsumi, please take care of yourself.
Aunt Natsumi gives a little wave and leaves. Her forced cheerfulness is painful to watch. What's worse is she can't hide the stagger in her step. A laptop is sitting on the counter. It's still on. Aunt Natsumi must have been using it. On the screen is a website asking for more info on missing people. Looks like she was reading the Shinza Ward page. Ami's case hasn't been made public yet, so it's not up on the site yet. Most of those missing seems to be old folks and adults, though there are a few kids too. Half a year ago was as recent as they get, with some middle school kid missing. It was investigated as a kidnapping, like Ami. But it doesn't seem like the kid's been found yet. Kids disappearing one after another, with the adults not noticing. It's so eerie. Not at the bar long before Amanome and Hazuki arrive, and at the same time.
おはようございます。
I ran into Amanome at the station, so we decided to walk over together.
Guess people in the industry feel the need to say good morning regardless of the time. It still throws me off when I hear it even
調
at
子は
night.
どうだい親友
Yo, how's it going? Well, that was a dumb question considering your whole situation. Probably not great.
No Marahashi today?
Told him we canceled our meeting today. It was looking like he was going to follow us again. I'm not too keen on walking around with that sweaty guy in the height of summer. Oh, speaking of Maruhashi, I have a gift for you.
That smile. I don't know about this. Is it another weird drink?
Oh, is that what you wanted? Sorry, guess again. Here. Kentucky. Darn it. Another Kentucky Manju.
Not this again.
You're so fed up. It's great. A present from Maruhashi. He asked me to give it to you. Seems he thinks you're a Manju-loving comrade.
I really don't need these.
Aw, he likes you. You just seem to draw people to you, don't you?
Want some manju, Hazuki?
Thanks, but I'm on a diet.
That's nice. Oh, I see the laptop is out. Perfect. I wanted to do something. Bond contacted me earlier. Give me a website URL. Said the incidents described on it are affiliated with Kubitaro of Kentucky.
Isn't Bond the journalist guy who we're pretty sure was a jerk? Why is he helping us?
Well, yesterday. I tell Hazuki about last night.
That's not fair. I don't know, we got to go to a ride with Kijimak.
That's what you're upset about?
Middle-aged men don't interest me.
Alright, let me just drink a bit. Alright, done.
Now, if there were missing limbs or transparent, then I'd bend my no flirting rule. No hat is grounds for immediate no.
Cut it out. I've had enough of missing heads with Kubitaro.
Amanome turns to the laptop and types in the URL he was given.
Hey, Kijimak. Internet URLs are kind of like magical incantations. You type in random letters and numbers and the website is displayed out of nowhere.
Okay, what does that have to do with anything?
And a white smile must mean you completely understand. Am I right? Computers are so mysterious. Data being made up of only zeros and ones just sounds so magical and wondrous to me.
Hey, stop babbling about dumb things and take a look.
Big red letters and black background is straight to the point heading. The truth of Kentucky's legend of Kubitaro.
Bond says that apparently this webpage doesn't show up in the normal search. It's something called a hidden page.
Guess that adds to the fun of the horror site. Is it? It gives it a sort of secret feel that adds to the realism.
And this is where my job ends. I'll leave the reading to you guys. You know, my stance on horror stories and the like. Summarize it for me later.
The guy really doesn't like ghosts. Rolling my eyes, I begin to read.
What do we got here?
Kubitaro was a large man who lived back when Kentucky was called Kentucky Village. A vicious murderer. He killed numerous people and animals, chopping off their heads. That is the established theory regarding Kubitaro. However, that is not the truth. This writer believes Kubitaro was a large girl of superhuman strength, born to the landowner of Kentucky Village.
That was a girl? Interesting.
She was dull-witted but violent, and it appears true that she chopped animals' heads off for fun. But she didn't attack people. The residents considered her a bother but couldn't complain due to her station. Behind her back, they called her Kubitaro for her large stature and violent nature. There's a reason why the truth warped into the rumor of a large man who's a vicious murderer. Apparently, Kubitaro did something that touched on the taboo of the village. and that's how Kobitaro died. Her father silenced the village with a gag order in order to hide the family's shame. Time passed, the truth stayed hidden, and from the scraps of info, a vicious murderer was born. That is the truth behind the rumor of Kobitaro that the people of Kentucky believe today.
Not really a horror story. This feels more like a validation of the truth. These things are nice true, like a good mystery.
No ghosts or curses from the dead. I stayed on guard for nothing.
So you read it anyway?
Well, I was bored. This all feels more believable than the vicious murder story Marahashi told us. If we assume this theory is correct, then the biggest surprise is that Kobitaro was a girl.
Not exactly what you'd expect from a girl.
It's far from what normal boys do too. Chopping heads of animals. It does make you wonder though. What did Kobitaro do that touched on the taboo?
You can think on this forever, and there'd still be no way we'd know for sure. But now I'm curious. Is this connected to the death of Kobitaro? It might be a clue to something like with the Urashima woman.
No point in musing on this any further. We should go to Kentucky first.
Yeah. We decided to head to the station for now.
Spirit file Kobitaro has been updated. Okay, 87. Kobitaro rumor notes 3. Large man known as Kobitaro collected heads. Human ones? Unconfirmed. Fluctuation in rumors. Not a man. Large girl. Superhuman. Landowner's daughter. Did something taboo. Kept secret to hide shame. Definitely something taboo, probably. I think it had something to do with the tree, and I think she's inside this well. This is what I think, okay? This is just a theory. A game theory. Thanks for what? I'm kidding. Anyway, this is what I think. Kobitaro got annoyed with the trees in Kentucky, okay? And then that's why she cut it off. I think she was the one who cut one of the trees. And that was the one taboo. And so she I think her father forced her to hide herself inside the well. And then he would feed her sometimes. But yeah, eventually he died and then became a spirit. And was, that's how Kobitaro became Kobitaro, you know? Oh my goodness, what was that? I didn't expect that. Oh my goodness. What was that anyway? I was like... That was so subtle. There wasn't even a jump scare. It was just a different transition, and I got scared for it. Oh my goodness, I'm so... I feel so... I do apologize for that, guys. Anyway, let's go.
To no one's surprise, there aren't a lot of people out at midnight. But a glance at the police station tells a different story from last night.
You certainly look busy.
Yeah, makes sense after what happened. I swung by Kentucky around noon, and there were cop cars everywhere.
I'd assume so. If security is gonna be tight, then we can't be half-hearted in our investigation. We need an objective. So what should we do? If we're investigating Kobitaro, then I think we have to open that well.
We didn't have time yesterday. But how about taking a look at the well by Kentucky Tower? Kobitaro might be hiding something in there.
Oh, that's right. Plus the area around Kentucky Tower used to have the Kentucky cedars. Cedars. There must be a reason why Kobitaro's been seen there so often.
Okay, so we're heading to Kentucky Tower again. Security's heavier than yesterday, so let's turn back if it looks like the cops want to question us.
I agree. After all, I brought a troublesome little thing with me.
What are you talking about? Amanome turns around and lifts his shirt a bit to show what's tucked into his waistband.
A gun!
The guy seems to have an automatic pistol.
A gun?
Isn't that going too far?
I'll have you know that this is an intricately modified gun. If I don't unlock the secret mechanism, it won't shoot. You can't even pull the trigger. Regardless, it's probably a good idea to have some kind of weapon for protection, right?
Do you actually believe something like that would work? They aren't from this world.
Amanome's never been face to face with the Urashima woman. I get why he'd want the safety of a weapon, but we'll be in deep if we're caught and they confiscate it.
Well then, we better not get caught.
Sorry, but I did not see or have no knowledge of what you have tucked in your pants.
That's fine. I'll just say I secretly brought it. We better get going. We still have a ways to go before we reach Kentucky Tower.
Amanome or Hazuki, who do I take with me in the investigation?
I'm gonna take Amanome again.
Careful.
Yes. Oh, you know what? You might find new things at places we've already investigated. So let's check them again as we go. Oh, will you look at that?
The cops inside look busy in answering the phones. I should quickly move on before I make eye contact with any of them. Kisoji Station. It's not the big city, but this place can get pretty hectic at times.
Yeah.
I don't see anyone at the bus stop. It's a building by the station with offices and cram schools. Looks like people are still inside at this hour. A few of the rooms still have lights on.
Anything else? Any progress?
Don't switch.
Huh? So you're okay with this? Oh, I guess that's fine. I don't want to see.
You've already dealt with the Urashima woman. Don't get too greedy. Anyway, let's continue. Anyway, guys, if you're enjoying the video or enjoying the stream, please leave a like. It helps me a lot. Thank you very much, and you'll get like impeccable voice acting. Anyway, let's continue on, shall we? Lots of ice.
Amanome claims there are even more flavors.
What about this?
Soft drink vending machine.
Okay, there's nothing else. Moved forward through the arcade. And that keeps that keeps whew. Alright.
Looks like the crossing's blocking us again today.
Well, we're here the same time as yesterday.
Right.
Yeah, right. What about this? Someone recently. Of course. Well, time to continue on.
A text. I open up the message.
D-Man, how are you? Remember me? It's D-Man. D-Man. I prepared for your next riddle. Decipher to receive your analysis record. Search the monster that holds up the sky. Reach for the sky. The monster that holds up the sky. Who's texting you at a time like this?
It's just something dumb.
The monster that holds up the sky. I like to think that it's the shrine thing. You never know. Oh, it's not? Okay, well, holds up the sky. Monster that holds up the sky. I don't think there's anything in here. What about this? No. Or maybe it's supposed to be the the transmission tower. You never know, right? Anyway, yellow and black reflectors. Oh, what was that again? Eerily quiet because of the rumors the past few days. Garbage-shaped area for it.
Looks like some sort of charm. Well, a lot of whacked out stuff's been happening recently.
Looks like some sort of wait. Okay, here you go.
When I open the lid and look inside, I see a sheet of paper with words written on it. The words on this are kinda suspect.
Looks like some sort of charm. Well, a lot of whacked out stuff's been happening recently. I can see why someone would want to depend on a little extra help, though it doesn't matter if they threw it away.
Yeah, may as well hold on to it. Maybe it'll be useful for something.
A suspicious charm. You know what? Let's take a look at that. What do we got here? Mysterious talisman found in a dumpster on 3rd Street, Kentucky. It seems to be a supplement to a magazine called Monthly Obarts and can supposedly repel any spirit. Ooh. Well, you never know. Kentucky specialty manju. They've been made in confectionaries here for ages. The label boasts a simple flavor, but most people don't like the taste. Wow. I guess you could say it's simply not good. That's a cop car.
The second I spot the cop car, I dart behind the building.
Oh, that's annoying.
Probably shouldn't turn on the flashlight now. Biding our time in hopes for an opportunity.
41 North to headquarters. 41 North to headquarters, over.
Confidently hearing a voice inside the vehicle. Sounds like they're using a transceiver.
Yep. There's definitely someone inside. Want me to speed things up and shoot at him?
Quit being stupid.
Confirmation of the witness. He said the large dog corpse was collected by the shelter. Yes, the witness stated the body was found near the trash cans in the 3rd District of Kentucky. The area was splattered with blood, so apparently it was cleaned with rags, which is why traces were found during patrol. For the 1 North. End of report.
The talking cuts off.
Seriously? Another dog was killed? 3rd District. We just came from there.
But the route we traveled showed no signs of anything going down. He said something about someone cleaning it up. Should we go back and check it out?
May as well. We can't get through here anyway, so long as he's not moving. If there's a dead dog, that means Kubitaro is roaming around town right now. We might be able to see him if we check out Kentucky. Could be new things after last night. Let's check places with all research today. Alright, well, let's save for a bit. And then flash the light. Yeah, flash the light. Come on at me. Okay, there's nothing there anymore. That's good. Oh, okay. Until they're gone. That's good. 3rd Street, Kentucky. Alright, what have we got here? Nothing, right? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. I'm not scared. I'm not afraid of you anymore. I am a steel. I've got nerves of steel. There you go.
Buried under the stench of rotting trash, a hint of what smells like rusted metal. Oh yeah, that officer said the 3rd District trash can was dirty, so it was cleaned with rags. Then the smell could be. I lit up the inside of the trash can again. Then, found him.
Huh? What'd you find?
The rags. Remember the cops report? A dog corpse was here, and someone cleaned the mess with rags. In the corner of the can is a pile of rags. They're all pretty damp and covered with red stains.
Blood-stained bloodometry, which, like I said before, sanguinometry. Much more elegant sound.
I hold my breath in hopes of blocking out the horrible smell as I pull out the blood-soaked rags. If the cops are right, then this blood should be from the dog killed by Kubitaro. Maybe I can see some kind of clue. I hesitantly place my palm on the rags.
What's happening here? Kubitaro.
Again, I can hear a song. No idea from where.
Oh no.
That dog's growling again. This is what the dog saw in the end before it was killed.
Great Jiro Kintuki Izayoi. Offer to the great Jiro Kintuki to make mom feel better.
This song sounds like a lot like the one from before. The emotion behind the voice singing is different. Rather than laughing, it feels more like crying.
Jiro Kintuki Izayoi. So she's making an offering using heads?
I braced myself before I touched it, which helped. My heart's not racing like a freight train.
So, how was it? See anything?
I heard a song again. Enter the great Jiro Kintuki. Calm on the Izayoi. Offered to the great Jiro Kintuki. Make mom feel better.
I see. I guess his sacred tree may have cured injuries and illnesses if you made offerings.
Could be. Bowing heads in respect and making offerings. Sickness is getting cured. Did they make a children's song like this because the sacred trees really had powers like that? But the voice that sang it sounded like it was crying.
Interesting. May have something to do with that. Like I said, I'm pretty good with the uptake on this. It's just that the finer details are a different thing altogether.
Better investigate somewhere else.
Ew. Alright, well. Anywhere else? Really quiet. What about this? Nothing, right? Alright, well, there's nothing here. Might as well go back a bit. I'm hearing a dog. There's no blood stain. What about this one? This one? No. Why? Why do this to me? I'm not doing anything. I'm being Someone save me. Darn it. Wait. This trash can. It wasn't here before.
I lift the lid and look inside.
It's stuffed with cardboard.
Digging into the mess to see if there's anything else. Look at that. Something that's not cardboard is buried in here.
Utility knife and packing tape.
Did they forget these when they were tossing this out?
They look well used, so they probably threw them away.
No harm in holding on to these.
Yeah, probably.
I take out the Kintugi Manju.
You know, offer something. But okay, if you don't want to offer something, then alright. Although, why can't I, like, try and access this? Because this is still clearly open, you know? This is still clearly open, and I think that that's the only thing that's open during the nighttime, and the only thing that's closed during the daytime. Whatever. I can't even, like, patronize a store whenever I want to. Ugh. Nothing else, right? Oh man, this place is giving me like some kind of oh, it's gone.
We come back in front of Kentucky Tower. Don't know when it happened, but it looks like the cop car is gone.
Guess he was only parked there because someone called him over. But this is good. Means we don't have to come back tomorrow.
Yeah.
Alright. Save. I think it's because it wanted me to get the pocket knife and the other stuff. Alright, this is good.
Public fire extinguisher.
Nothing else. Alright, what's in here?
I open the lid and take a look inside. The bottom is a plastic bag filled with empty bottles. Nothing looks useful in here.
Alright, well. Now we are in Kentucky Tower. Alright. So, red monster, right? Maybe it's here?
Shine the light of the metal wires. I see some parts that have been snipped.
Wait, what? Shouldn't I be able to?
There's only wrappers of offered modules left in front of the mini shrine. Wonder if anyone can do that.
I wanted to do the thing that the D-Man told me to do. What was that again? D card. No, that's not the D card. Oh yeah, the D-mail. D-mail. Search the monster that holds up the sky. Yeah, is that not it?
Old lamppost.
Holds up the sky. Is it not the tower? Well, if it's not the tower, then what is it? Packing tape. Not new. It's not new considering how much is left, and it seems like it was thrown away recently. DIY projects in good shape. Looks like it cut through paper and other things pretty easily. Can supposedly repel any spirit. What holds up the sky? Antenna? No. Huh. I really do like knowing what to do here, because it definitely I really want to see what I can get in these things. Wait, what? Oh, in the 16th. And today is what exactly? Today is Monday, Saturday. August 7th. And it's a Saturday. And holds up the sky, right? It's not her. I wonder what holds up the sky mean. Or maybe I already forgot. Or maybe, yeah, I think I already am unable to do anything about that anymore. Darn it. Well, I still do want to find it. D-man. It's fresh. Man, for some reason I'm getting so chill today. Like chills, you know.
Kind of looks like scratches.
Anything else? There's nothing else in there. I've already taken everything from there. Okay. Nothing else. Holds up the sky. Look at the sky, I'm still here. I'll be alive next year. For those who don't know, that's Look at the Sky from Porter Robinson. I think I've said it before last stream that it is one of my top 5 songs. So yeah. If you guys want to listen, try it out. Listen to it out over on YouTube Music or Spotify or iTunes, whatever you like to listen to music from. Yeah, I do recommend it. Real great. Actually, the whole Nurture album and Worlds album, pretty great. I can't say for sure about his latest album, though. It's kind of not my taste. But again, that's coming from me, which honestly I think I have like, you know, I don't think so highly of my my own stuff. Anyway, Kentucky Munch. I mean, packing tape. You know what? Forget it. Maybe you should search. No, I'll just go do it. Just go watch it.
An old well that's been closed with a concrete lid. Tracing the thick chain sealing the well to its end. It's fixed in place with the dial combination lock. Darn. Combination lock. You have to do something about this first.
Destroying it would be the easiest course, but even you couldn't muscle off this thick chain. Where are you gonna break it without drawing attention? We'll need some tools.
It's really sealed up tight. Wonder if the mini shrine Shinto priest did this.
Then let's bribe the guy to get the code out of him.
You really think it'd be that easy? You have no idea how to even contact him.
Maybe the info will be inside the mini shrine. Or even on the back of the shrine?
Can't say I'm expecting much, but it doesn't hurt to check.
Alright, let's go do that. Also, I kind of want to go inside here. You know, because the D-man, you know.
The two of us split up and began searching the sign in the mini shrine. Well, looks like we can cross off anything being on the back of the sign.
Oh, there's something on the back of the shrine Shintai.
Behind this Shintai. Sounds kind of disrespectful. Inside the mini shrine, I find what looks like a sheet of paper wrapped in thin string.
Shinto priest note.
I unrolled the weather-dampened paper to find words written with a brush.
If you want to know Taro's age, then inquire of Jiro.
What's this? The Shinto priest for the mini shrine wrote this?
Taro and Jiro must mean the Kentucky Cedars, since they're supposed to be brothers. Having to ask Jiro means the one that used to be here was the older one, Taro.
Then Taro's age must be talking about
the numbers for the combination lock. I'm guessing the priest was forgetful, so he made a note for himself that only he'd understand. Then he hid it here.
Sounds like someone went senile. Though I guess a priest for a small shrine like this probably didn't have a successor. So where's this Jiro anyway?
No clue. Maybe someplace that looks similar to here? Another transmission tower? I think I'm losing my voice now. Which is fine. You guys don't have to worry. I mean, you really don't have to worry, so it's okay. Anyway, 4th Street, Kentucky. I can't even go to the left here. Going back. Keep on going back. I have a feeling that there's something to deal with it in the arcade. Oh, alright. Let's take a look. Okay.
It's a small shrine. It's got a Jizo standing in it. I step back from the shrine and look at it again. This shrine. It somehow got a similar vibe to the mini shrine at Kentucky Tower. This place feels familiar.
Now that you mention it, yeah. The shrine in the Jizo must be for Jiro Kentucky.
You better check every inch of this shrine. Flash the light around the inside of the shrine again, illuminating the roof and the Jizo. And I spot some pale letters on the ceiling. There's something written here. Let's see. Hear the children's song. Offer up a humble prayer. The two gods will bless. Multiply the numerals given by the waxing moons. That's all of it.
Oh, it's a tanka poem.
It's telling us to multiply the number of moons. From the Kentucky Cedars children's song you heard. Multiply the number of moons? I don't get it. Besides, wasn't there just one moon in the song? Is it talking about the 15th night? Wonder if multiplying the numbers will be the key.
Spirit file Kubitaro has been updated. Kubitaro's song, Head to the Great Jiro Kentucky. Come on the Izayoi. Injuries, illnesses cured after praying to sacred tree. Shinto priest note. Poem. Combination lock numbers. Poem. Multiply numbers given by waxing moons. I'm not familiar with the moons. Well, I'm not intimate with the moons in this way. But I sure do hope that I find it.
Search every inch of the shrine to see if there's anything that could be a hint. Spot what looks to be a dog's face behind the shrine. What's this?
By the shape of the thing, I'd say it's a pouch. Obtained dog pouch. Did someone lose it here?
I guess we'll take it with us just in case.
Alright, well, let's take a look at what is inside that pouch. Pouch found by a pillar at the Galleria in the shape of a dog's face. At first glance, it looks cute, but in closer inspection, it looks like an animal's head. Oh, I think I can see what we can use for this dog pouch. You want to know what I can use for the dog pouch? Yes, correct. Let me just take one again. All right. A distraction. I can use the dog pouch, which looks like an animal's head, as a distraction, or a Kobitaro. Yeah, when I'm being chased, I can use that. Yeah, exactly. Anyway, oh, there you go. Oh, holding the sky, which is to see. Anyway, urban legends have fascinated people for 40 years. There's an old one that goes back to the 70s. A spirit known as Leonard appears as a clown doll, dressed in red and blue. Each person sees him in a different spot, school, home, etc. When Leonard shows himself, time stops. The world will look the same, but will be devoid of all people but them. An example. A man wakes up and leaves home for work. Oddly, he passes no one on his way to the bus stop. The bus arrives, and it's empty when it's normally packed. Immediately Sorry, I got creeped out by a motorcycle loudly revving the engine. Meow. Anyway, one of my familiars probably, like, tuning up his motorcycle. Anyway, the bus arrives, immediately suspicious. He freezes before the bus door. The driver approaches, looking like a mannequin clown. It's Leonard. The clown grins. Oops, it's another lost one. Suddenly, he wakes up, surrounded by the usual crowded bus stop he's used to. The rumor is, that's what happens when one accidentally slips through time and space into a parallel world. But the identity of the clown or the truth behind the phenomena is unknown. Make note of this case I got from Mr. K. D-Man. Are you serious? I didn't even get that. What are you doing? Let's keep moving.
Yeah, I'm coming.
Not that kind. Get your minds out of the gutter. And I will too. Anyway, we're done with this. We might as well go straight to the combination log and do our thing. Alright, let's save first. Because, you know.
Seals. Try to open the lock.
Yeah.
Children's song. The tanka I found at the Shrine of Clues. 2 cedar songs. Numbers given by waxing moons. Multiply. The combination is 3 digits. Choose the number for the ones place.
I still didn't get it. But you know what? Next, previous. You know what? For 1, I'll go with 6. For the tens place, 3. For the hundreds is 1.
Those weren't the right numbers.
Yeah, obviously we're the right numbers. I don't even know what to do. Okay. Nothing here. Cedar trees, divine protection from lightning. Cop is looking at something. Had great Kentucky on the 15th night. Kentucky. 15th night. Large man. Not man. 15th night. Head to the great Hero Kentucky. Come on the Izayoi. Okay, so combination. Poem. Multiplying numbers given by waxing moons. You know what? I really cannot. So let's just do this, which is search up the code. I'm sorry, I just don't want to waste your guys' time, okay? Also, I'm really weak with numbers and, you know, yeah, really weak with numbers. Combination lock. So basically, (042). All right, thank you. Chemical Court 5 years ago. That's nice. So, it says here that the code is simple enough. You need to pay attention how it asks for the input. It asks for the ones column, then the tens, then the hundreds. 2 moons and multiply. Okay. Well, basically it's 042. So yeah. And then 2.
Oh yeah, it's open.
Oh, color me impressed. You solved the Tonka riddle.
Thanks. I'm going to open it. It takes some effort to slide the extremely heavy concrete lid to the side.
Well, Akira, I literally see nothing. It's pitch dark inside.
Hold on, let me get the flashlight.
Oh, okay. Huh?
Amanomi gulps, trembling slightly. Are these all heads?
Ah, they look like toys.
A doll head, a mannequin head, a toy head, and a Jizo head. A backpack. If Kubitaro is the one who left the dog's blood in the back of the well, then there's no doubt that this is his doing.
Her! It's her!
But the question is, why is Kubitaro doing this?
I'm not, like, surprised. I was definitely anticipating this, so don't you worry.
It's that children's song again. Is it because my hand touched the bloodstain inside the well? Check my fingers. I didn't touch any blood. This isn't blood, Mitri. This is right now. I quickly step away from the well and look around.
No.
An eerie voice floats over. It's nearby. Why does this voice sound so angry?
Could it be because we opened the well?
Stop hiding and show yourself.
Whoa. You look like a slime. Honestly, you look welcoming. I'll be honest.
Is that Kubitara from the looks of it? She's huge. Is she really a child? I swing my flashlight around to get a better look. When the light hits Kubitara. What? She disappeared?
Seems so. Maybe the flashlight was too bright. She's so big. Can't believe something of that size is still a ghost.
Where did she go?
Akira, in front of you.
What? Look, the axe is already swinging toward me. Do I have time to dodge? My body moves with my thought, and the slash that misses me by a hair knocks away the flashlight. If Amanomi hadn't called out, that would have been it for me. The impact from blocking the attack makes my hand go numb.
I'll get the flashlight. It looks like Kubitara doesn't like it.
Yeah, I'll hold her off while you... I say that, but what in the world should I do? My only thought is to find an opening to run away.
Live or die.
Shoot, she's angry alright. I'm not sure I could block another one of those attacks.
Alright, Kobe.
Huh? Head?
Yeah, I'll give you head. I'll give you the best head ever.
But she mean like she wants a head. Sounds like her kind of funny and bad taste. But if Kubitara really is a kid, maybe I can calm her down by giving her what she wants. What she wants. What is that? Focus. Think.
Brain blast. It's Doghead. What can I give to her?
Second I make a mistake.
It is the dog pouch.
She considers everything in the well to be heads. This probably counts. I take out the dog pouch and offer it to Kubitara. Dude, it is. Eagerly trails the dog pouch out of my hand. Kubitara looks happy as she stares at it. Yes, now it's our chance to escape. Time to go, Amanomi. I hear you loud and clear. Amanomi dashes toward me, handing off the flashlight, and we book it away from Kentucky Tower. We glance back as we run, but there's no sign of her coming after us. We carefully cross the tracks, dash through the Galleria, and make it back to the station.
I survived. I have survived. Yeah.
Now that I'm back in familiar territory, my heart finally stops trying to beat out of my chest.
What the hell happened? Both of you are drenched in sweat. Did Kubitara come out?
Akira, you explain? I'm out of breath.
He collapses to the ground. We didn't run full tilt that long.
Seems like a close call. How about we rescue the Black Rabbit? Amanomi looks like he'll shrivel up and die if you don't get him some water.
Let it shrivel up and...
I drag the dead weight of Amanomi with me as we go back to the bar. Quickly summarize what happened earlier to Hazuki as we travel. She asks if the head in the wall was part of some kind of ritual. She was intrigued, but her expression freezes when I tell her about Kubitaro.
I can finally relax. This is what is disgusting. I'm dying to go home, but we need to discuss what happened tonight. Looks like Yubitaro really is obsessed with heads. We've officially confirmed that rumor with our own eyes.
Yeah, she seemed happy when I gave her the dog pouch, but she thought it was a head.
But a more fundamental question: what does Kubitaro want to accomplish by collecting heads? No doubt it's some occult thing. Hazuki, that's your area of expertise. Any insight for us?
I dug through my occult books last night looking for rituals. The only thing I could find was that even closer is head-hunting tribes. But I doubt they were related to this.
It's your time to shine. How are you so useless? The occult idol Momo Kurose? This is looking more and more like false advertising to me.
It's not my fault. I love the occult as a hobby. It's not like you have a degree in it. Passion aside, I'd say Natsumi is more well-versed than me. She's a horror author, after all.
That's right, on Natsumi. She might know something.
True enough, but she's out right now. Are you planning on waiting around till she comes back? I mean, I'm fine with that if that means I get to see her, but...
No, she has notebooks with all the information she's gathered. They're in the bookshelf over there.
So you're saying we're going to dig through Miss Natsumi's private stuff while she's not here? Sounds fun. I'm in.
Pretty sure there isn't anything like that, what you're expecting, Yamanome.
Oh, the info books of a Greek author. I wonder if it's written in blood, or maybe there's hair stuck between a bunch of pages.
I don't think there'd be anything like that. Like what you're expecting, Hazuki.
Wow, what kind of zoom is that?
We make our way to the bookshelf and start looking for Aunt Natsumi's notes. The notebooks contain things like summaries of traditions, collections of crime reports. Every note in neat handwriting that puts my scrawl that even I have a hard time reading to shame. I uncovered 3 notebooks with urban legend investigations written on the cover. Which one should I look at?
Yellow notebook.
I pull out the yellow notebook and turn the pages. This notebook has info on a variety of articles involving the Shinzo art. The dates cover a wide range, even going as far back as 50 years ago. Aunt Natsumi wrote notes on each and every one of the articles. Flipping the pages, I come across an article about the Kentucky cedars. A local paper looked back on the former brothers' cedar trees, Taro Kentucky and Jiro Kentucky. Guess Aunt Natsumi became interested and looked further into it.
I knew it was the yellow one. How did I? There were signs, especially the yellow signs, you know?
During my investigation, I obtained a journal which reveals the truth about the Kentucky cedars. Despite a Kentucky village-wide gag order, the journal's writer tried to leave a record of it. According to the journal, one of the sacred Kentucky cedar trees, Taro, was chopped down. It was done by Kaneko, daughter of the Oishi family, who owned the land the village was on.
I knew it. 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 It was Kaneko, which is, Kubitaro, daughter of the Oishi family who owned the land the village was on. See, I told you. I was right that she cut off the tree. Anyway,
Kaneko suffered from oxyopia and symptomatic obesity and was considered a nuisance by her family.
Oh, wow. Okay, well, what's oxyopia? That's what I'm very interested in thing. Unusually acute or excessive sharpness of sight, very high level of visual acuity, or the ability to see fine detail very clearly. Oh man, I wish I had her eyes. That sounds kind of like a blessing and kind of like a curse, probably. You could probably see like super like fine details and like microscopic detail, which is, I think, is pretty cool. all things considered, but you never know. Might be like too much for people. Anyway,
Symptomatic of without a proper education. Her mental state and intelligence didn't measure up to other children, and as a result, she believed a bear plushie to be her little brother.
oh my goodness. She was I do not like these kinds of stories with the mistreatment of children.
However, during a certain incident, the plushie was destroyed, and her little brother died. Bereft, Kaneko thought to bring him back to life by following the Kentucky Cedars children's songs. Head to the Great Taro Kentucky on the 15th night. Offer to the Great Taro Kentucky, and Dad will feel better. Kaneko attempted to put the song into practice, but misunderstood its meaning. The head part. She always jumbled the lyrics up and thought they offered heads, which meant she believed that her brother would be brought back by offering heads to the trees. So she cut the heads of livestock and stray dogs and offered them to the Kentucky Cedars. Of course, no matter how many heads she offered, there was no way her little brother would live. Furious at how her wish didn't come true, Kaneko stole an axe from her house
And chopped off the taro tree.
and chopped down the sacred Taro Kentucky tree. Her angry father captured her and tied her to the brother cedar, Jiro. Alienated by her family, feared by the villagers, Kaneko was left to starve to death.
Oh my goodness, that's... I hate that. I dislike that. Well, no. I think I really do hate that.
The corpse was never removed and decayed at the base of the Jiro Kentucky tree. Kaneko could be heard worrying over her precious little brother all the way up to her death. After Kaneko's death, the Jiro tree she was tied to inexplicably died. After the loss of the two sacred cedars, Kentucky village was repeatedly struck by lightning. To calm the ill-omened events, the citizens built mini shrines where the trees used to grow, at the transmission tower where Taro used to be, and the shopping district where Jiro had been. There's nothing else in this Kentucky Cedars. The story contained in Aunt Natsumi's notes. A tragedy of a girl who misunderstood the meaning of a children's song.
An absurd public execution like that would never happen nowadays, but village society back then was very insular. It could have actually happened. It seems the Oishi family had complete control over the village. The villagers were such obedient saps that they followed the gag order until their deaths.
I still saw Kaneko tied up and still left her to die. The villagers are accomplices to all this. Maybe they maintained the secret because they also felt guilty.
So this kid named Kaneko is Obitaro?
Yeah, must be. If we combine this with what we read on the site, the girl called Kobitaro must be Miss Kaneko. The notes say the girl was giant, which matches with Kobitaro's appearance.
The part about gathering heads also matches. Those heads you saw earlier at their well, no one else but Kubitaro would have gathered them.
Then you're saying those heads are to bring her little brother back to life. But didn't Kaneko cut down the cedars because it didn't work? Why is she gathering them now?
It'd be a deeply ingrained delusion. Spirit behavior is affected by the regrets and grudges they had when they're alive, right? If she doesn't know of any other way, then she's got no choice but to frantically keep trying and hope for a miracle.
That's true, then. She's a pitiful existence, forever working for a wish that'll never be granted.
The only ones that can end Kubitaro's delusion, probably us.
You're right. It's late. Let's call it for today.
オッケー
Agreed. Almost dying completely wore me out. Okay, so here's what I think.
Leaving the bar, we parted ways in front of the station. Amanome has plans to go out drinking with an important figure. The election is almost here, so he's got a lot going on.
Also, Yeah, you got no choice but to frantically keep trying and hope for a miracle, right? That's what insanity means. Doing the same thing over and over again, hoping for a different outcome. Which is never going to happen, of course. Probably, except for, probably procedurally generated games. You're just going to have to keep trying because they're roguelikes. Well, roguelikes games in general. Not procedurally generated stuff. Hope you guys are enjoying the wonderful time. Anyway.
Hazuki apparently needs to stop by the agency and talk to her manager about work. Everyone's pretty busy.
Spirit file Kubitaro has been updated. One who cut down tree. Landowner Oishi's daughter. Not bright. Nuisance. Oxyopia symptomatic obesity. Bear plushie. Cherished brother. Wants to bring back misunderstood song. Plus bow heads in prayer. Offer heads. Bow heads in prayer? No. Offer heads. Yes. Angry at unfulfilled wish. Cuts down Taro Kentucky. Tied to Jiro. Starved to death. Covered up by dad. Curse? Interesting, innit? Also, why are we here? Why are we starting here? Why can't we just go straight back home? I want to go home. See? Oh my goodness, this is not good. Oh no. Why do you... Can you just move on first?
A text. I open up the message. How are you? It's the man. We prepared your next riddle. Decipher it to receive your analysis record. Search the monster that counts the burning air.
Counts the burning air. Counts the burning air. The burning air? You mean this thing?
No time.
No, it's not. Burning air. Counts. Maybe this thing?
Side of the shutter.
No. Burning air. Burning air. Burning air. No. Maybe it's in here. Counts the burning air. No, not this one. No. But what about inside? Is there an AC in here? No. Counts the burning.
Hi, welcome. First thing I see are the colorful sports pages.
Okay. Well, I don't see anything that counts as burning air. But you know what? I think it's this one. No? What about this one?
Nothing inside the mailbox.
Okay. Huh. I'll keep on looking. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be here somewhere.
Deep in the gutter, smells awful.
What about the pipes? No. What about in here? Big crack. Other side. And nothing. Burning air.
Second floor is a bar. Something was torn off the post.
I'm kidding. Sorry for I really am like kind of apologetic, kind of not, because hey, Darn it! I really want to find out whatever this whatever he's trying to whatever the riddle is. Dirty mailbox. You've already
The thing's got footprints on it. Must have been kicked by a drunk or something.
Oh, that's not it? Are you serious? It's not it? Uh-huh. And it's not the manhole either. So it's not here. What about in here? Mm-hmm. The boutique. The poster, nothing. Nothing in here as well. Not here. It should be like, what was it again? It says here that monster that counts the burning air. A fire alarm? I'm not entirely sure. Let's take a look. Fire alarm. No? Darn it. Burning air. None here. Okay, welcome. Newspaper stand. I could literally just hang out here, listen to the music, and I'd never get bored of it. Yep. Still nothing, huh? What about... Huh. Counts the air. Wait. I think I know where it is now. Yeah, I knew it.
Something stuck between the gas meter and the wall.
Counts burning air. And I remember the gas meter.
I'll lower my gaze in the writing of the card.
Sorry about that. Anyway. I'm finally done. A scary rumor from K-City. Adjacent to Shinza. A young woman in a red raincoat appears on rainy days in the red light district. Red Riding Hood. I remember this one. This is pretty fun. She asks men, "Tell me, are you?" It lures them into the hotel. Do not accept the invitation. Those who do go missing then go crazy or commit the blank after. My assistant M played a large role. Oh wait. I have to do this in Kazuo with a Q's voice.
My assistant M played a large role in uncovering the truth of this rumor. My part-time assistant at the time was still in college, but had a knack for scoops. Reminds me of you. I digress. A certain man's name came up. I often crossed paths with the police in my work, and I got too close with a detective while spending a few nights in jail. Technically, he was no longer a detective, but more like a private investigator. Regardless, there were two sides to the Riding Hood case. One, the outcome of the the outcome of the girl's spirit. The other, the darkness that created said spirit. Evil in human form can rob lives and human rights with the power of money. I'd partner up with a detective to smoke such evils out and expose their deeds. I helped expel evil to some extent myself. To explore the unknown, you must face the living darkness. Judging by your current situation, if I were to look forward, I'm sure you'll have to face such filth in the near future. Sorry, digressed again. Suggest you do your own research on those spirits. Maybe learn about them from Mr. K.
Oh. Maybe you learn about them from Mr. K. Truthfully, I haven't gotten the chance myself either. But yeah, I think these two entries. Oh wait, these 3 entries, page 10 to 12, We're from Kazo over the Q. But yeah, that's really fun. If you guys want to know what this was talking about, you could check the Deathmark series that I just finished earlier this week. And this Riding Hood case was definitely the last part. So yeah, the last and longest part. I consider it pretty fun, the most fun. Anyway, yeah, that was finished.
Is he mocking me? Taunting me with the fact that he knows where I live? Too much effort to worry about it. May as well go home.
Yeah.
Man, am I tired. I think I'll just go to bed after my shower. I think just a shower today too.
And we're done.
Good shower.
Open the fridge. Okay. Alright. I
don't know where recommended to me. It's built an at-home gym. Everything I learned was self-taught.
Let's take a look outside. Open the curtain. Yes.
Nothing's there.
That's good. I don't even know. I try to keep looking there.
Here it's not dry, but I'm gonna lie down anyway. Hope nothing happens today. Not dogs from the neighborhood are barking again. Damn. Why does this happen every night? Why in the world are those dogs barking so much for anyway? Someone skulking around out there or something? Huh? What? It's come from outside again, just yesterday. Something out there?
Open the curtain. Yes, please. Well, okay. Well, I kind of expected that. What do you want?
This is Kobitaro?
Of course, who else is trying to hunt you? What? What do you want?
Kobitaro's closing in. Only a single sheet of glass separates us. Instinctively, I shrink back, but I don't have time for fear. I have to do something. I was able to chase the Urashima woman away. There should be a way to do the same now. Think. Oh, back at Kentucky Tower, Kobitaro avoided the light from the flashlight. Maybe if I have a bunch of bright light. But how should I get light on Kobitaro?
Warning, warning. Turn on the light. Turn on the room light. What? I guess I should have used the flashlight. Darn. I didn't know the room light was that weak.
I quickly yanked the chain of the lamp.
And it's not turning on.
The light won't turn on. The glass door shatters. My giant hands engulf my face. I'm dragged over to the balcony, like most of my body off the ground, like I'm floating.
He's headless now. What?
A powerful impact strikes my neck. Like a light switch, I instantly lose consciousness.
Game over. Anyway, one more to the death counter. How many deaths is? How many game overs has that been? 15. Wow. I don't like that. I don't like that fact. Anyway, let's skip over that and then use the flashlight. Pull out the flashlight, turn it on. What do you mean scream and wake the neighbors? Okay, well, what happens?
I whip up the flashlight from my bag to try to shine it in Kobitaro's face. The light won't turn on.
Well, well, that's a number 10 for the death counter. Darn it. Yes, it is Kubitaro. Anyway. Screaming like the neighbors. Hoopla! Hoopla! Scream and wake the neighbors. Ah!
Slam my eyes shut and from my gut scream as loud as I can.
Wow.
Immediately, lights flash on in windows of the houses all around us. By the time the lights reach the ground in front of me, Kubitaru is gone.
That's good. Although I'm gonna have to like clear the thing out, clear everything out with the neighbors.
Taking a deep, calming breath, I close the curtains and turn on the lights. Doubt I'm getting any sleep tonight. My intercom buzzes like the world's ending. Probably my neighbors come to complain about me screaming. May as well deal with them. I'm not gonna get to sleep anyway. I go to the door and pacify my angry neighbors as I wait for night to pass. It's morning by the time I climb into bed and manage to doze off.
He's slowly becoming a night person.